So that is very important, to empty your own cup and forget about past glory and get rid of past burden. And the next thing is to set up the next new goal. Whenever we set up a goal, then we have, it's almost like a direction to go. And then whatever you would like to achieve is the next target that you can set up for. So in that case, we have to have a long-term goal. For example, in 3 to 5 years, what do we achieve? And in 1 year, where we are going to get to? And then we have to have like a half year, 1 month, even 1 week goal. That way we kind of crystallize our target and try to do it step by step. If we only set a long-term goal without the short-term goal, then we would still be spending time too quickly. So we have to have a short-term goal, let's say a week or 2 weeks or 1 month. Then we can concrete, let's say we can crystallize the longer term as we move through each step. And the third one is to do what do we call the IGA. IGA means income generating activity. Income generating activity is a high efficiency IGA. So that is how do we generate income with the high efficiency activities. So the most important thing is to pump in new blood. We need to find new people, sign up new people, find new customers. That way we are going to have incentive built in our team, so that when your team see that you are moving ranks, moving forward, building your team, increase your income, then they would be happy to join you. And the fifth one would be to encourage the participation of your family members. Usually, it's harder to recruit people outside your family, especially if we are not very experienced in this industry. We don't have a lot of followers. Then the most possible people would be the people around you, or the most influential circle you are in. And sometimes it could be a husband, could be a wife, could be your kids, children, whoever you can mobilize. F means recruiting. That's the sixth point, which means you have to keep in touch with people, socialize with people, and then ask people for referrals. Whenever we, let's say, for example, I am organizing a tennis match or a tennis match between folks from the same province in China, for example, on the Sunday. So that way, when we get together, we get to know each other more, get to get each other's contact and talk to each other, maybe have lunch or dinner together. That way we know more people. This is like, and then the other thing that we did is go into the trade shows, so that we collect a whole bunch of people in their names, their phone numbers, their email address, and then we talk to them. So the next one would be the 3 to 5 year plan versus the 45-year plan. So the 45-year plan is usually we call the JOB plan, the job plan. A lot of people, they usually have a job to go to, and usually it's 9 to 5. And that's usually, let's say, an unchanging plan. So that you really don't have very much to expect. Most people, by the end of their working career, they retire with a retirement plan. In most cases, it's not such a great plan. People usually live on a senior plan. That way, they have to always ask for discounts, always ask for cheaper things. And that's most of cases. Some people are successful, so they probably make a little more money they have some savings, they have a house, they have a reasonably good life. But in order to really achieve your goals, a 3 to 5 year plan, which is a long-term plan, which is a residual income plan, which is what Opulence Global offers, that one would be the long-term plan. So you work very hard, 3 to 5 years, and then you build a residual income, like what Renee did, what I have been doing, and some of our partners have been doing. That one is a more long-term plan. Okay, and then sometimes we have some, let's say, old existing partners and customers. These are the ones that we also need to connect with. For example, okay. Welcome, team. Team, welcome on board. Yeah, so so let's say the existing partners and customers, then we talk to them. Sometimes they can be busy with their life, and then let's say with Juliet, you have Sue, and then we can still talk to her, and then we would let's say invite her to meetings, to trade shows, to different Zoom meetings. That way we keep them informed of the new progress. For example, we have this Web 3.0, which is a coin exit, which is excuse me, which is coming our way. So we always have new things, new products like the FOL clinical and the ultimate collagen that's coming our way. So whenever we have some new product launching, we have some new progress in our system, then we let our older existing members and customers know, so that they might be interested in some new things that's coming up. Now, the next one would be to seek for help and guidance when in difficulty, or when you are in we call it the neck bottle, where you get stuck. Always look up to a higher level. So we always create the My5 support group, so that you will get some support from your upper lines, and that way you always go up, don't really go down. If you talk to your downline partners, you might be stuck with a certain negativity and stuff like that. But if we talk to the people above us, they are usually, if they are active in the system, they are usually more positive. You get a positive energy, positive help, and positive guidance from them. So when you are in difficulty, always talk to the people in above you. Let's say your My5 support group. So for team, you have Larry, you have me, you have John, you have Renee, you know, Amajit. So you have these people that you can ask for help. If you don't have a My5 group set up, then ask your upline to set up one. Now, the next one would be to always emerge in positive people. Keep away from complaints and negative people. When you immerse yourself in positive people, you get feedback, the positive energy from everybody around you, so that you keep being positive, you keep being energized by these people. And when you come across people who is always complaining, they are always finding problems, faults, and everything, then well, you can help them out by trying to make them more positive. But if you cannot, then just have to leave them alone for some time, because they can drain your energy as well. The next one is a simple duplication. Don't make it too complicated. Don't reinvent the wheel. Usually the platform, our Opulence Global, we have all the video links, we have a lot of webinars, we have all the leadership cocktails, the Saturday training. We have so many different things that we can follow, and we just have to do whatever the simple duplication. Talk to people, find new customers, socialize with people, build trust and interest and trust and then like among people, among friends. Then we just do that well. Keep doing it every day until you find the right team, right people that you work with, right partners. So just do the simple things, follow through with them. And if you continue to do that every day, every week, every month, then eventually you will achieve your goal. So that's what happened with Ifra. When she got stuck about 1.5 years into the business, she was stuck. She was kind of it's like a stock price. It's just like going that way in the same zone for quite some time. And that's when she started to find a solution for that. And what he did is he went to Reza, the top earner in our company, and asked him for help and asked him to give her the secrets of success. And then what Reza told her is, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing it. Don't give up. That's all you need. That's a secret. And then she didn't quite believe what he said. And he went to Ramin. He went to Ramin, and Ramin said the same thing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Don't quit. That's all you need. And that's what she eventually settled with it. She said, okay, since there is no other secret, the only secret is to continue doing what you're doing. And then that's what she started. So she started to be host of the month, and she hosted a lot of meetings during that month. And then she started to duplicate. She started to sign up new people, and she moved from about 100 people, LD1 level, to LD2, I think in about 2 months' time. And then after that, she moved to LD3 in another 3-4 months, and LD4 in another less than a year. So that's all what happened. All of a sudden, everything seemed to click. And the only thing she really realized and find out is that she has to duplicate the simple things and do it well. And then she achieved LD4, which is the maximum income of LD4 is $40,000 a month. So that's what she did, and she achieved that. So that's why we are happy to see her success, and she set an example for us so that we can just follow her doing the same thing, doing the simple duplication. Over time, we will be successful. Okay, the next point is to try to get the names of name list from your new people, new partner, new customer, whoever you are talking to. You always ask them whether they know somebody who needs help in either in their financial or in their health challenge. So right now I find that because the Fountain of Life is so helpful, I almost always get some referrals from one person or the other. I always get this, what we call word of mouth referrals. Whether they find a customer or they find a business partner, it doesn't matter. But just people, new people keep coming, and that's how business grows. And then the next one is persistence means victory. Quitting is the easiest, and quitting means quitting. So there's just no way out when we quit. So, okay, let me see the chat. Okay, that's no problem, John. I know Michelle and Hamid, they are in the meeting. No, they are actually in a wedding. One of her I think classmates is getting married this Sunday evening, so they are still in the wedding. So today I just covered just some basic ideas about how to build a team. As I said, the most important thing is to empty your cup. That's a, I guess it's a Chinese phrase, which means to be humble and to learn from whoever is better than us or whoever knows more in this industry. So that's what we have to learn a lot from John, from Larry, from Tim. We all have a lot to learn from each other, and then set a new goal for ourselves. Whether we usually set a long-term goal, a short-term goal, and then weekly goal and monthly goal. So that way we create more income generating activities and usually spend more time in finding new people, new customer, new participants, instead of just focusing on the people that's around us in our team. Sometimes if we only focus on the people that's already our team member and they are not actively doing it, then our energy is being drained by them. So we cannot really get the positive feedback or energy from them. And then to have new people come in, to have new customers, that's the best incentive to your team. To motivate your team is to have more people joining you, more people moving ranks, more excitement in the business. And if you cannot mobilize anybody else, try to see whether you can help your family first, your family members, your husband, your wife, your kids, or whoever is around you that you can mobilize. Just get the ball going, get the ball rolling, and then we would have momentum build up eventually. So recruiting, talking to people, keep in touch with people, go to all the social meetings, trainings, and then that's how we get new information about new people, new referrals, and then we so this is what we were talking about today. I know we don't have that many people today, but we can still have a little cozy chat here and see what we can achieve today. Okay, I'm going to close my my share now, and then we are going to have a little chit chat here. All right. Okay, welcome, John. Welcome, Tim. And welcome, Juliet. Hey, John. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How about yourself, Henry?
Yeah, good, good. That's a beautiful view from your is that from your window?
Yeah, it's we're blessed.
Beautiful.
We live in a beautiful city in this world, and there's lots of beautiful cities for sure.
Right.
But yeah, we're pretty lucky.
Yes, great.
And a lot of and I got to point out too, Henry, that a lot of what we do have is all due to this industry, due to network marketing, due to incredible health products that we've represented over the years. And with all my years in network marketing, I've never worked with finer products than what we have today here at Opulence.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The longer we use the product, the longer we hear people talking about it, then the more confidence we have with it, because we have seen so many different companies and products. We have never seen something that works so fast, had such a wide application, and then it just keep the results keep coming. That's just everybody who use it, they feel blessed. So
Exactly.
As a result, I'm actually becoming more and more widely known now than has ever been before. In the past about 20 some years of in this industry and in this healthcare system, I'm actually more blessed with more ability to help people with the health challenges, even the financial challenges, if they want to get involved.
You're exactly right. And it's kind of nice to have a small group on a call like tonight, because Juliet and Tim and whoever else is on, they should just unmute themselves and have a little chat here. This is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a chance to. I mean, Henry is amazing. Henry is, I mean, oh, and there, oh my gosh, from
That's
Thailand, my gosh,
yeah.
we've got, it's everybody. I mean, it is so, Henry brings so many gifts to us and shares so much for us to help to explain what we do. And so Henry's, this is your opportunity with a small uh, Victoria Day long weekend group here. This is your chance to ask Henry some
Yeah.
great questions.
I was I just finished the show with I think the 600 people around the world. Actually, it's a show on both the Facebook and on radio. They just invited me to talk about acupuncture. We had a lot of feedback, good questions and everything, talking about acupuncture, what they do, what they, how they work, how the body benefit from it. So we had a good show today from 5 to 6:30. We had a good session on that. So we do have we do go to a lot of webinars, seminars, and then help people understand the Chinese medicine, herbal medicine, and it's we feel blessed when we are. What do we call? We have this. The fountain of life is like a tool, like what do you call it? In the Chinese medicine or Chinese culture, there is a saying: when you have a diamond cutting tool, you can handle more jobs, because the
Yes,
diamond cutting tool, if you can cut diamond, you can cut anything else, basically. So that means the fountain of life is like that tool that can solve all the problems that we have, or for people who needs to find a solution, and then we are able to help them. If we don't have it, then with certain conditions, we get stuck. We don't know what to do. We have to refer them to somebody else. But now people are actually referring the most difficult cases to us. So we become the what do you call it, empowered with
yes.
great product. And then we have more product coming, the FOL clinical and the ultimate collagen. They are coming to help us with even more powerful solutions for people who needs help.
Absolutely, and you hit the nail on the head, because that's one of the things that really impressed me about Fountain of Life is that you cannot put Fountain of Life into your body without something positive happening to you.
That's right.
It is impossible for you to take one bottle or 10 bottles of FOL and just start taking drops every day and doing it without something positive happening, and usually many positive things happening. So it's probably the one product that in the last 33 years that I've been in network marketing that I have 100% confidence in, that I can give it to anybody on this planet, and I know if they will take it and put it in their body, something positive is going to happen for them, and in many cases, many positive things will happen for them.
That's right. So the other day, one of the customer or patient or client or friend, she came and she was feeling really weak, dizzy, and headache, and whatever she was feeling so weak, she couldn't finish the test. Like she was doing some scanning, and then she said, I need to rush. Can you finish? Can you finish? I said, what happened? She said, I feel so uncomfortable. Okay, I said, don't worry. Let me give this fountain of life to you. So open your mouth. I drip in two pumps in her. And then she started to relax a bit. I said, relax, you're going to be okay. You'll be fine. Since you're here, you're in good hands. So she actually chose to believe me. And then I think about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, she started to recover. And by the end, she kind of revitalized. She said, I feel good now. I feel really much better. And then the second day, she sent her friend to see me. Another friend, she came and she said, what's her name again? She was, her name is Kanin. She said, she said she felt so good that she told me the next day, and then the person asked to meet for an appointment right away. So I gave her the appointment, and then she came, and she felt good as well, because we had so many. We can just explain the situation, explain how the body works, explain how the traditional medicine work with the body, how we are different, how everything, so that she understands the situation and have confidence. For a lot of people, it's a matter of losing confidence and losing hope in their life about health, about their future, and that's one of the worst blow to the body, because when we are stressed out, when we freak out, we start to beat our body down even furthermore, and then we start to feel depressed, feel suicidal, feel anxious. And that's actually what happened to Julia's friend, that she came the other day, and Julia was so nice and to refer her to me. And she came with a lot of health challenges. She's losing weight, like she's a big lady, but she's a tall lady. She's only about 105 pounds or something heavy, and she felt so weak, dizzy, nausea, and so many different things going on. But she wanted a fast appointment. So I said, "Can you come tonight?" She said, "What time?" I said, I can wait." She said she's in Burlington, so it take her almost 1.5 hours to drive all the way down to come to see me. And that when she came to see me, I know she went back to Juliet and then told her so many positive things that she thought about the whole thing, and she was so happy that Juliet gave her the news about the fountain of life, about us. That way, we actually just in the last 2-3 days, we helped some people that with serious health challenges, serious issues that need help. And well, who knows, we might even help them financially if they are open-minded enough to do this with us.
Exactly. And I know, we're in 204 plus countries and territories around the world. Maybe I can't remember what the number is for Fountain of Life around the world, 130 or whatever that number might be. Sorry?
138.
138. That's okay. That's actually excellent. So that's helping a lot of people around the world. But here I am in Vancouver, British Columbia, which is the 3rd largest city in Canada, and literally nobody knows who we are. Literally nobody has heard of Fountain of Life. I can stand on the corner of Georgia and Granville, right in the heart of the city of Vancouver, and I could ask 100 people all day long, have you ever heard of this? Have you ever heard of opulence? Have you ever heard of it? Nobody knows who we are. And that's the opportunity. Even though we're in 204 countries and territories around the world, nobody knows who we are. And you were, I was reading your slides, Henry, and you were talking about a 3 to 5 year plan. And the unfortunate thing about this industry is that people don't have a plan, and they just join a company, and they might stick to it for 3 to 5 weeks. Instead of 3 to 5 years. And the majority will 3 to 5 weeks, if they're not like making money in 3 to 5 weeks, they leave. Yeah. And then the second tier is maybe 3 to 5 months. People be, I've been in it for 5 months and I'm not making $5,000 a month yet. And just going, think about the 3 to 5 year plan. Think about where you're going to be. Think about the incredible products. So you just mentioned 2 great products we've got coming. We've already got Fountain of Life, which kicks butt anywhere in the world, anybody you give it to. Think about this. Where will you be 3 to 5 years from now? And where will you be if you quit? What will you be doing 3 to 5 years from now if you quit? And 3 to 5 years from now, we're a billion or multi-billion-dollar company. Where will you be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's is sometimes it's such a great pity that people are not well trained enough, or they don't give us the chance to train them on how this industry work. and then they kind of quit before we even have a chance to talk to them more. So most people, they try to talk to maybe 5, 10 people, and then they get discouraged by what they told them. They can't sign them up, and then they give up. So we we just have to, I guess some people, when we like me, I'm in the industry long enough, so I know that you are not going to succeed in 1 month, even one half a year, 1 year. Eventually, the duplication actually starts when you have a team, when you build some momentum. In the first period of time, no matter whether you have 1 people, 5 people, even 100 people, that's not where the big income comes from. The big income is, as I said about Ifra in the beginning. Ifra had only 120 people in the first 1.5 years, and she was ready to quit. After 1.5 years trying, she was stuck. She was not getting anywhere. She was not getting the kind of income she expecting, and then she started to think about quitting. And then before she quits, luckily she talked to Reza, and Reza told her the whole story about how he came around, and how it's not possible to make huge money in the first year. And the only thing that she needs to do is to do the same thing over and over again. And no secret, nothing that is really the greatest secret in the industry. The biggest secret is in the simple thing, simple duplication. Do it day after day after day. That's all he needs. And she didn't choose to believe, but she continued to go up, reach up to the higher level, and which is Ramin. Ramin told her the same thing. And then she started to understand, okay, the biggest secret is to do the simple things over and over again. And that's what she did. So after that, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, she started to raise her rank from, I saw her grow. Like I saw her grow. She actually grow later than me, but she passed me. So she did, in the first couple of months, she worked hard. One of the biggest thing that she did, or the most important thing that she did, is to talk to other people and then be the host of the month. I remember when she was being the host of the month for the company, she was hosting every call of the month, and then so that's how I guess her community see her, the people that see her being successful, doing well, and then they started to join her. And that's how her people started to grow from 150 to 250 to 350 to 1,000. Eventually, she surpassed $1,000, maybe 1,000 people.
Yeah.
That's how she eventually reached her level of LD4, which is $40,000 a month. And that's the secret is right there. The simple things, repeat the simple duplication, and help your team to do the same.
You're absolutely right. One of the things I took away from one of the trainings, and I wish I could remember who said that you know, they were talking about just you know, getting in touch with people. It might have been even Renee that was talking about it, saying that, you know, how many people you know, there's my cell phone. How many people like just go to all their contacts in their cell phone? How many people just go into contacts and just contact everybody that's in their cell phone? Where's your list? Where, if you're not putting a list on paper, you should have a list somewhere. You know, use the company's system or use your own system if you've been in the business for a while, but you should have a list, and you should always be adding to your list, and you know, to keep on growing. And I remember one of the most successful companies that I grew was working my list. I had a list, and I every night, and you could talk to my wife, she would verify this. Every night I'd be at the dining room table in our house, and she would be making dinner, and all night long I'd just be dialing. And I'd just say, hey, John Buswood here, you know, you haven't talked for a while, you know, that. And some of the conversations were very short. Some of the conversations, people just went, John, no, thank you. And some of the conversations, somebody, like these were people I was calling from a previous company that I was with that failed miserably. And everything we did to try and save that company did not work. And so I just got on and going, good, bad, or ugly. I'm phoning every one of these people to tell them I found a new place. And I just got on, I just phoned people, and some people would say, don't ever call me again. And I say, thank you very much. I guess that's a no. And I dial the next number, dial the next number, dial the next number. And all of a sudden, John, tell me about that company. What's going on? I made millions of dollars with that company because I just went through my list and I dialed and I dialed and I dialed. And people would say, John, I just can't do it again. I was so disappointed what happened. Or John, don't ever call me again. Or John, that sounds interesting. Send me some information. And I just went through literally hundreds of phone calls, hundreds and hundreds of phone calls, and end up making millions of dollars. So it works. Just call everybody and anybody and just let them know we have a gift for them. Whether it's easier for most people to approach on product. But I was approaching a lot of people at that time on income. But I've been around the industry 33 years now, so I handle things probably a little different from most people. So, do what works for you. Just remember, we have a two-edged sword. On one side, we've got product. On the other side, we've got, a great money income potential. So, yeah, it works.
Yeah, that's true. You see, within a short time that you worked with the Fountain of Life opulence, you had some great people, great team that you built. That's like I know almost 80-90% of them are experienced people. That's
Yes.
a great start. You just have huge potential in these people, and in another few months, I was seeing my team grow from, let's say, from about 150 people in the first year or so, and then the second year it came to be about maybe 400 people. But third year now it's 1,200, reaching 1,300 right now. So imagine that team grow to double within the next half a year, 1 year, and or even next time. It might take a little more time. Whatever it is, it's going to double to 2,000, 400, 500. And that's when the real bigger income and steady income is going to come. And if you double that, it's going to be 5,000, 7,000. And that's when the $1 million income that you can expect. So the first couple of years, it's just a groundbreaking. You're digging the holes and drilling in the mountains just to put the what do you call it, the running water pipe there. And once you build the whole thing up, you just turn the tap and the water is going to come. You don't have to carry them anymore.
Well, I see, Henry, that Dow is on the call here, and of course Dow is a fearless leader. I mean, absolutely amazing, fearless leader in Thailand. And her husband Werner is an amazing leader as well. They're both just tremendous people. And I see some other people that have joined us from Singapore and from Thailand here. But I mean, Dow, we saw her on the stage, and I've known Dow for years now, and Warner as well. But it was interesting because in some of our sort of more private meetings with Renee and Warner and Dow and whatever, it was typically we're talking to Warner, Dow kind of sitting in the background, and she's very gracious and so forth. And all of a sudden we end up at this meeting and Dow takes the stage, and she owned the stage. She was amazing. I mean, I looked over at Renee and he's going like, oh my gosh, he couldn't believe. I mean, she just was such a leader, such a rock star. And she had everybody just in the whole audience, just like, yes, yes, yes. So, it's those are people that when you're looking through your lists and you're talking to people, even if you're brand new in the company, you honestly don't know who's going to be your next superstar. You can talk to somebody who's never been in network marketing before, and they can become a tremendous superstar for you. And Dow and Warner, of course, have been in the industry for a long time, and they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm so blessed, to have amazing people that I've come across over the last 33 years.
Mhm. Yeah, I see Hannon's team, like Hannon and Patrick, their team is growing like crazy. And Irania, she is doing well too. She's always on the call. Every call that I am on, I see she is on. So we have great leaders, great team. It's just a matter of time. We can all reach at the top, and then we go to a cruise.
Yes, absolutely. And Helen and Patrick, I've known Helen and Patrick for, oh my gosh, I got to be 20 some odd years, Helen and Patrick. And, my last company I was with, they wouldn't make a commitment to actually open Singapore properly. And I made 2 trips to Singapore because Helen and Patrick are that important to me, not just for my business, but they're tremendous friends, and I have a great deal of respect for them. And I made 2 trips, and Sherry went with me as well. But the company just would not commit to opening up Singapore properly. And they just wanted to do just a not for resale thing, and that was it. Very easy to abandon people. And so Helen and Patrick never came into my last company, and I'm so thankful they didn't, because I have a feeling if they came into my last company, they wouldn't have joined me with Opulence. So I thank Helen and Patrick for their trust. Every single day, I thank them for their trust in me, and I thank them for their trust in Opulence.
Yeah, exactly. When whoever joined us, actually they don't regret. They never regret that they joined us, because it's such a great product, great company, and they are all happy. So the people that we brought them in, even if they are not making that great money yet, they are happy to be part of the system, and that's how valuable that the people whoever choose to trust us or trust the system, they are actually happy. That's the key thing. Yeah, the product is well priced with such all-around capabilities of helping people. Nobody is going to regret that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's a confidence that we give to people. Whoever we talk to, we don't have to fear that they are going to fail, they are going to be disappointed. There's no way that they will be. So whoever we talk to, we just keep being. We just hold our hand and see whether they take it, whether they accept us.
Absolutely. And the easiest way for most people when they're new to the business to approach people is with a product, and just educate yourself. If you do nothing else, educate yourself just on Fountain of Life. If all you ever did is just educate yourself on Fountain of Life, and tell people there's a guarantee on the product, put it in your body, feel it for yourself. You're gonna attract people into your business. You're gonna sell product. I mean, Henry is the king of retail in the company. He's like the god of retail in this company, selling 300, 400, 500 bottles a month every single month. I mean, how many people is Henry helping every month with their health challenges, their diabetes, their any kind of itis, arthritis, you name it. I mean, Henry's helping people every single day because he's fearless, because he knows that if he puts the Fountain of Life into people's bodies, that this Fountain of Life is going to create results. And so you never worry, Henry, when you send somebody out your door with bottles of Fountain of Life, whether they go with 1 bottle or whether they go out with a dozen bottles or 15 bottles, you know that they're going to have positive results, and they're going to come back to you, and they're going to get more.
Yeah, that's exactly what we feel. And when one of the practitioner that came to our boot camp training, and I was trying to reach out to her again. I said, do you want to know more about this fountain of life? She said, I don't like this business. I don't like this industry. I don't want to get involved. I said, so I told her my story, and she still didn't feel like that she wants to get involved. So, but I didn't feel anything negative. I said, okay, maybe she's not ready. Maybe she still has some biased prejudice against the industry and everything. But I just feel a great pity for her, not for me. I don't care. I have so many people that I can talk to. I choose to spend my time with whoever that is willing to accept a gift from God. And that's all. I don't need to feel anything negative when people do reject me. So I just keep getting on to the people, whoever next I talk to, and whoever I actually is able to convince, and I kind of change their life, basically, financial wise and health wise, in every sense of the word, is you're blessing people with it.
You're absolutely right, Henry. The products work. We've got the clinical product coming up, with is going to be another game changer. It's going to help people all over the world. We've got our collagen product coming up later in the summer, next fall. The reason I know that with the collagen product, we want to have, of course, Health Canada. We need our natural product number, our NPN number, all of those sorts of things that gives us credibility when we're selling it, that it's under the scrutiny of Health Canada. And yeah, we're only just starting. I mean, where are we going to be, just in a very very short time? I mean, a short time, I'm talking, where are we going to be a year from now, 3 years from now?
Mm-hmm.
Approaching $1 billion probably 3 years from now.
Yeah, with the new product, with the medical clinical claims, that's going to just elevate what the fountain of life can do. Because right now the fountain of life can do so much, but we are not really allowed to claim anything. So we kind of hide ourselves under this radar, just to be careful and not to violate any regulations or anything like that. But with the new product coming, we are just going to put the fountain of life under the hood of the FO clinical, whichever name it comes to be, and then we will be more easy to move all of these products together in a bundle. And that's going to make it so much easier and faster, and more points and more CVs are going to flow, and more people joining us. And that's just going to make our job even easier, make our diamond cutting the tool even more efficient.
Absolutely. And I guess the beautiful thing about the clinical product, as you say, is that it has an NPN3 designation, which they don't even give to products anymore, because it is that powerful. And that is why we're actually able to make, we're able to actually say, if you have this and you take this, it will do this. Mm-hmm. We can actually make claims about it on about 15 different health challenges that is unheard of. Mm-hmm. Even in Canadian natural health products, it's unheard of to have a product that you can actually make complete claims with, and the government will back you on it because they're the ones who gave it to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we see Arenia, Hanan, Dao. They are all on the call. Thank you for joining us, and we all enjoyed to see you guys around, and always appreciate your participation. We grow as a team. We grow as a group.
Absolutely. It's a Canadian long weekend here, and I believe it's a long weekend next weekend in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. But it's nice to have an intimate chat here with just a few people.
Yeah.
And it's great to see we've got great representation from Thailand, from Singapore, and also from Canada here,
Yeah.
even on a long weekend.
Yeah, yeah. I know Michelle and Han Mei, they were in a wedding tonight, so they were not able to join us. But next week, we'll have a full team together here again. So welcome everybody back again. Same time next week. We are going to have our cozy little chat room here just to share our thoughts and ideas. We want to thank everybody for your participation. And we look forward to seeing you again next week, same time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Great seeing all these beautiful people on the call. And next week we'll have a full board.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Have a great night. Thank you, John. Thank you, Juliet.
Great night.
Thank you, our Thailand team, Arenia and Bao and team. And this Thailand name I couldn't pronounce. I hope I can learn how to pronounce them. We'll see you next week.
Bye now. Cheers.
Have a good night, good day. Enjoy. Bye-bye.